Welcome to feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good? Sometimes I wish that we could go back before you got hurt, hurt, hurt. When before I was scared, now I'm feeling prepared. Don't you wanna feel good? Don't you wanna feel good, good, good?
When you say you were leaving, I thought that you meant it. I played the victim, you start as indifferent. Hindsight comes standard with rose-colored lenses. Hate to admit it, you're better off. Now you're too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start it.
Maybe feelings change, I can remember all the reasons why we've been separate ways. Feeling all alone in your company, keeping you captive in busy chains.
We're night and day, solar eclipses. Too afraid to look, too scared to miss it. We're night and day, solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Solar eclipses. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Are we built?
Gravy, if you're out there, Milo's rooting you on.
Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will go, give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. Caught up in your gravity, always end up lost in your wake. Intoxicated, maybe we can start again. We can start again.
try to leave. When I'm with you, I can't move. It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you, you break me, but something about it makes us whole. Maybe every piece keeps us together in the cold. I break you, you break me, holding our love in chains of gold. I break you, you break me, holding our love in chains of gold.
Alright. Let's pause that music. See if everybody's good to go. Yeet. Alright. Gotta mention it because we've been doing best of 7s here and there. But we got a best of 5 because it's week 1 of CPL in the 2v2 action for this season. But you're looking at GC1 to GC2 tier with Spartan Storm in blue, Sealing Demons in orange. And like we said, week 1 is the very beginning of the season. Also our first CPL cast of the season as well, this Sunday. But so far, we are scoreless, as we're going to call him Muffin because that's what we know him by. But Muffin as boss. And he's going to try and force a challenge. Gravy to the side. And Seg can't get a touch there. And tough angle. Gravy almost gets there. Muffin in a tough spot. Almost getting demoed on the retreat. But defense is locked down. And Gravy can't get a touch. Quick turn from Muffin, though, to cover. And looking to form something. Gets a bump. But Gravy wisely has to take caution. And what's going on, Doomed? How you doing after that week 1 victory? But Segnir had a nice pop, but it did get away from him. Was threatening, and Gravy can't put that through. Muffin trying to force something. And this first goal still eluding both teams. You know, once it happens, things might just break off. And giving up possession, Seg all over it. Nice play, nice challenge, good patience, and a little bit of space. We always talk about it, and in 2s especially. That's time for something to strike, but a miscue. However, good recovery. What a save. Doom, you're hoping to play need redemption. But big clear out as we're getting closer to halftime. Only a 1-score difference. And Gravy, low boost, but I like the pressure. Continued on. Trying to force something. And that's going to be hit to the side. An extra touch from Gravy. Now Muffin is up. Trying to get a pinch by one. But still can't crack through this good defense from Sealing Demons. Taking to the air, almost has a flip reset, but causes a double commit. They gotta recover and back and forth. Might be tough for Sealing Demons to know who's actually taking the ball. But Muffin can't get the extra touch. He's looking for it, and pinch. Coming through. And that's gonna be beat out. That should be an open net, but hit wide. And we might have a scoring chance. Gravy hits it off to the side. And you would like to see some possession gain. They had the 2v1 advantage. And that's huge in 2s. It's all about possession and making the most of it. But Gravy is waiting a little bit wide. Nice pass from Muffin. And they tie it up with 123 seconds left. But 50. Now Muffin, a little bit awkward. Gravy has to recover. That's just shot, but wide. And Spartan Storm, very fortunate, as they did create an opportunity in the corner. You know where shots are mostly going to come by. That corner can be devastating. But trying to get another touch. Seg blocked by Gravy. Nice challenge, and smartly goes for the bump. And Muffin, the backflip. It almost works. as one faked, perhaps, but they had defense in tow and passed back to Gravy, who's up again, and good reaction, but great demo. And can he get back? No, that's down the middle. And another important thing, demo on the rotation. It can be key, but certainly different than threes. More time to do things, but more strategy, more impact on possession and demos. And 13 seconds left. Muffin just trying to put one last shot. That's kind of hung around. And Gravy just going to blast it. But that's going to do it for game number 1. Stealing Demons take it. Overall, a close one. Low scoring. And certainly magnifying, what possession you get, because it didn't come by a whole lot. Where are we going? 4-bit and tempo. I almost forgot. Alright, we are good. So, gonna be interesting about Rocket League. Supposedly in the future, we'll get auto skip, which I always liked from Bacchus Mod. And we're gonna get, I guess, a goal scorer POV from the replays. So, that's gonna be interesting for a caster's help or point of view. But game 2 is here. Spartan Storm certainly want to get on the board for the series, and they are applying some good pressure to start. So with pressure, got to be careful not pushing up too much, but Gravy Monster, a nice extra effort, and that flip just flying them by. They score first. Spartan Storm don't take too much time to take the first goal. Gravy moving it down. Avoids the bump, but does not get the boost. And Death Troop. A few touches here and there. And gets a demo. But what a pinch. Muffin has a demo in his own right. A nice pass to Gravy. Has a whole lane to shoot. A great pass coming from the corner. Gets the demo, boost, and then kicks it out. And that is just a great play overall. But here we get to see some interesting kickoffs as well in twos. And almost capitalizes. As Muffin, not sure how that play would go. It does maintain possession. But good challenge. Wasn't quite locked in onto the car for Sealing Demons. Muffin up a little too far forward. Looking for the forward pass. Muffin is going to be waiting mid. Hoping Gravy could push it out and can't. This could be a counter, and it is. And we've seen that positioning from Muffin. Sometimes in trouble, he pushed up too much. And Sealing Demons, they do know how to get a good counter attack. There is more evidence, but that should be wide open as Sealing Demons split apart. And you see the pressure there. It's like had to make a decision, hits it out the wall, and that likely means a shot incoming unless you have a teammate ready. Gravy gonna be wide. And that's not going to hit the mark either. But possession given up. Muffin gets a pop. Gravy could take advantage of this. Rips it, and a nice shot. Quick and high. And that just worked out. Muffin just driving forward, and it pops for him instead of past him. And we're getting close to halftime. Spartan Storm, a favorable lead, up by 3. And certainly a good response from this one, but Death Troop has a nice one-on-one advantage. Well said, couldn't get the demo, the right play he's trying to make, but overall, good 1v1 chance. What are these team names? Well, Spartan Storm is part of our org, but we're casting, non-biased. As Gravy puts that through, good outlet to the side. Gravy waiting, nice redirect. But yeah, Spartan Storm is, that's where that's from. Ceiling Demons. Yeah, I don't know the backstory on Ceiling Demons. Can't provide that for you. But yeah, both teams are, part of this league of CPL in GC1, GC2. And Death Troop, it's had a decent game so far. But they're still down by 2. Clearly the offense coming from him for Ceiling Demons. Hey, what's going on, Calorie Destroyer? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. And it says, go Segsy. As Gravy trying to push it forward. But Death Troop trying to provide the pass, almost concludes that with a goal. But saved out from Gravy Monster. And, oh no! That just falls through. A little bit of bump action, fake action. And he does get the bump, actually. Bump in all sorts of ways. As Spartan Storm keen to tie up the series. But certainly not a deadlock like we saw game 1 of low scoring. Although a little miscue from Spartan Storm. Now Death Troop doing all he can, low boost, and good control, honestly. As he's moving along, Seg might have a chance. That's saved. And now going all the way back. Cuts it to the other side. And gets the flip. And awkward touch from Muffin. But they have the numbers to collect. You see more of that passing working. Muffin doing a good job feeding Gravy in good spots. 30 seconds left. Little time for some momentum. Ultimately, Spartan Storm looked to take this one. However, Ceiling Demons trying to get a last goal as they could possibly bring it to the next game and recover. They did take game 1, obviously faltering on this one, and so series will be deadlocked. And there it is, the 1v1 chance. He is lethal. Death Troop does get the goal, carry into game 3, sorry, but they're going to be looking for the second win. Match point. Now, who is it going to be? We've seen solid performances from both sides now. But we are going to DFH Stadium, 10th anniversary next. But big game 3 to break through. As we've had 2 games to see how this series is coming alive. But deadlock. And gonna be interesting. As now Ceiling Demons has had a loss. How will they respond to that? So trying to move it on. Does get it by 1. Now Death Troop wanted to control and smart demo on him. Don't want that 1v1 chance. And Gravy, a nice little flick. Putting it through. And cuts it the other way. Kind of like that misdirection. But big goal for Spartan Storm and Gravy as they take the lead in Game 3. But Ceiling Demons only down by 1. Can they recover? Gravy hitting it wide. And touched by Death. And it's going to try and stay on the ceiling. Muffin can't quite continue it on. Gravy hanging around, being a nuisance. And now Death Troop quick off the backboard. No one home. Although Gravy, good recovery coming back. And usually hits the backboard without a player there. And that's going to spell trouble. A lot of time ticking off. Muffin trying to control. Gravy reaching. Death Troop going real high in the air. Flip reset by 1 into the net. And somebody stop him. Took that very high. Gets the flip reset. And it has a tight angle. What a goal. Ceiling Demons tie it up. And almost a kickoff goal that can do some damage. Can Muffin recover on this? Going on a counter. And that is the pain of a counter in 2s. But Death Troop gonna do his magic. Muffin there with the block and unfortunate play as Muffin can just go forward. So can't get a touch there, and Spartan Storm increase their lead to 2. But there we have a save from Seg. And Death Troop gonna try some more magic. He adds the angle, but it's a light touch, and Muffin can scoop it up in the last second. Nice bump in from Seg. However, no one's on the ball, and Muffin can come through. It's a rough sequence. That's the tough part about bumping on the rotation back. Your teammate still is not going to be sure when they could go unless it's clear cut. And Gravy in a shot from the left side. As Spartan Storm up by 4. Death Troop might have an open net, and Gravy just enough of a touch hit the crossbar out. I thought that one was going to be in. 2 minutes ago, and Muffin shanks it a little bit, so does Gravy, and they have 2 missed opportunities there. And Gravy being chased down. That Troop can't put it to mid. But high pop. Muffin looks awkward. He does do his best to hang with it. And That is tough for Muffin, as if he got demo there, you know he would have been sad. As he did get that strong touch given away. But trying to recover there. Can't make it happen. But flip reset, and Death Troop at it again. But to converge, Muffin trying to get it over to mid, but that's going all the way back. And that troop by 1. But 45 seconds left into game 3. Spartan Storm trying to take match point and have that advantage. So they did drop game 1, but since then have really ramped things up. Game 1 was a low-scoring affair, but giving up, Seg all over that one. Nice goal for Ceiling Demons, applying the pressure. 18 seconds left though, might be not enough time, although kickoff goals certainly help. But that's a good clear. Even better, it's moving forward. So there's that security goal. And Spartan Storm, yeah, say they're pretty well locked to take game 3. Now heading into game 4, what's going to happen? The Ceiling Demons really need to lock in, but we have to say, I'm pretty certain whoever scores first has gone on to take the game. So before we get distracted, we're going to Sovereign. That's where we're going. But yeah, definitely tough playing down. You certainly get some momentum when you're up. It's easier to play, easier to compound on that momentum. However, I feel like if you score too much too early, that's prone for a comeback. I don't know why, but as Rocket League for you, I guess sometimes you get comfortable, a little too comfortable. Gravy wise to take his time and gets deleted as a heat-seeking missile, as a demo coming after him. Muffin trying to protect it in front, and Gravy, nice touch there. Perfect timing if you're Spartan Storm, but Muffin covering the top. And Gravy just getting a touch as Spartan Storm up 1. They do strike first, so gonna be interesting to see if the theory holds as Muffin adds another. But 4 minutes, 20 seconds left. Gravy, big challenge. And really, we could say massive challenge. He's able to capitalize with a goal. Gets the beat on 2 players. And adding another. Spartan Storm really putting it all together. Looking dangerous. And they've only increased their skill and effort since game 1. But quick shot just by And Muffin taking that one. Hit into the corner. Tough to get a read on. And up by 4. Now, Ceiling Demons certainly have a lot of work ahead of them. And Gravy almost putting that through. Instead, we might have a goal on the counter. And you kind of have to respect it. Hey, thank you so much for the bits, Krusty. I don't know. You always have bits. It's insane. But yeah, with that shot, you have to respect it, because if that goes in, really putting the downer for Ceiling Demons. But instead, look at what has become. Imagine if that's the deciding factor in this comeback. That would be devastating. It could have been 5-0. Instead, we're 4-2, and suddenly more life for Ceiling Demons. Cut the lead by 2, and yeah, 3 minutes 25 seconds left is plenty of time, and that Troop trying to control it here, but can't quite get a lock on that. But what is going on, Krusty? Hope you're doing well tonight. And let's give a shout out to CPL owner and many things, especially owner of KCG and all their teams and all that they do. But while we have everyone here, you might as well respect as Gravy. What a touch. Might as well give some respect and love to the sponsors on the top left. You may have not noticed, but yeah, top left, those are our sponsors. They make this league happen with the prize pools. So big shout out to those fine folks. But 6-2. Spartan Storm up by 4 as we venture onto halftime. Spartan Storm, a little bit threatened here. Ceiling Demons trying to cut the lead again. But at this point, what do they do? How do they break through? And certainly there's been some mistakes from Spartan Storm. Ceiling Demons have to capitalize on the numbers. And we're getting closer to 2 minutes. Death Troop has a big beat. Seg feels the pressure. Almost getting demoed. Back and forth. You like how they're trying to pass, but sometimes it doesn't quite work. And it's like a ping pong ricocheting off. But yet again, Ceiling Demons taking advantage of the counter. And we talked about their ability to counter has been huge in the series. Death Troop. Good control. Seg trying to put it far left. But Gravy there for the save just in time. And almost has the pinch on the side of his car. Seg trying to move it across, and that was going in, but just enough of a touch from Gravy, who has yet another crucial save. But big demo, that's in. A long clear. Segnier beaten out and throwing it downfield, and 4-6, 1 minute, 7 seconds left. Although going high, Gravy opts to keep it low. And every time Ceiling Demons get closer to tying things up, Spartan Storm come through with a clutch security goal. As Gravy wisely uses a little more time to get in front of that one. Not challenging badly. But Muffin forward challenge. Trying to feed it to the mid. Gravy just hovering around. Gets a challenge while he's in the corner. And bump at the midfield. Can Duck Troop recover quick with it? And what a play. You see, a little off kilter, but nice recovery. Couple wave dashes and quick shot. And they still have the ability to hang around. And you got to give them credit for that. All right, Death Troop. Oh my goodness. What a special talent Death Troop is. And putting it all on display. Within one. That's a very good goal you'll see this week 1. Segnir. Gotta be careful. Does his best to hang in front of it. It's a little risky in front of your net. But big demo. Death Troop does tie it up. And just a monumental effort. Segnir paving the way. And we are tied 7-7. Sealing Demons. They're trying to bring it to game 5. Uh-oh. Could have the advantage. Death Troop. It's tough. It stays on the ground. Probably didn't want to put it on his card to be too obvious. But there, that time ticks away. And can't get a touch. Now Muffin threatening, faking. Segnir is there, though, to cover. And high pop. That Troop wants another. And it's going to kind of hang around. But Spartan Storm have to watch the double commits. That's going up high. Big beat by Muffin. Segnir can't get a touch. Gravy just has to play it calm. But Segnir, what a save. Gravy had some time to shoot. And Muffin can't get the flipper set to turn around. But gonna hang. That Troop a little bit in trouble. And once again, Segnir there to help out. Going to the side. A demo coming through. And Gravy has to feel that demo coming up behind him. But big 50. Muffin sees it and attacks. And Death Troop couldn't quite turn around. Segnir a little bit off. And Spartan Storm clutch it in OT. As congrats to Spartan Storm for the victory. But big shout out to Sealing Demons as well for showing up. Putting on a heck of an effort. And overall a good show for both teams. But once again, congrats to Spartan Storm for taking this week 1 victory and our first CPL cast in week 1 on this Sunday. But yeah, we might as well do a prediction. No one voted, but for the display, if you voted Spartan Storm, you are victorious. And now we need some music. These damn claims. At this point, can we not get a claim all button? Is that too much to ask? More drops that I'll never open. Oh my god, there's more. Yeah, I haven't gotten the Rocket Pass in I don't know how many seasons. Alright, let's pause the music real quick. Alright. Alright, I've been meaning to make a tutorial anyway, so this will work out. Alright, so let's do ball chasing tutorial, how to upload your replays for league play. So basically you have to save your replays, either if you saved them while playing, if not, you go to profile, match history. If it's not displaying, you just restart your game. Sometimes like the latest one won't pop up, but you restart your game, that usually fixes it. But these are the 4 that just played. So for this, we'll just do Storm versus Ceiling game 1, Storm versus Ceiling game 2, Storm versus Ceiling game 3, and Storm versus Ceiling game 4. Alright, so now we have all those. What you want to do, if you have access to your demos folder, I usually pin it, but yeah, it's called Demos Epic in your Rocket League folder on PC. Mind you, this has to be on PC. But yeah, I pin that for replays. But I could just go to that and then check those replays I just saved. But we go over to ballchasing.com. That's where you make the replay group. And so You go to upload. It might ask you to log into Steam to connect. We're already logged in here, but then you go here, drag and drop replays, and so it pops up your folders. I picked Demos Epic, and I picked the 4 that I just saved, which for me is going to be the most recent date modified. So I click all 4, I pick open, and now it's uploading. Alright, so all of them should be good. Once in a while, ball chasing has parse replays. If that happens, I don't know. I don't think there's a workaround. It just, the replays are cooked. That might happen, I guess, if you like pause the game or something like that. But either way, we're going to replays, my replays. We just uploaded them. Here they are. Now we're going to select each one and hit assign to a group and create a new group. These are all the ones I've previously made. But for this, we'll do Spartan Storm versus Ceiling Demons CPL 2v2 week 1. And create, assign selected replays to this group. And now we could go to our replay groups. And here it is. We just made it. And it has all those games. You can check out like stats if you really want to. But overall, we're just going to copy the link and that's good to go. So we are in CPL. For that, we have that. We copied the link for ball chasing. So when we do go to Discord and there's a match report channel, or it's called score submission, it brings up the Google form. So we just clicked it and now here it is. So which one are we? Well, they have the match sheets, but technically this is Liminal B. Go next, select your team, and we go to Spartan Storm, select their team, Ceiling Demons. It's from week 1, games 1, 3, games lost 1, and then now because we copied that link, here we paste it in the ball chasing group link, and that's a wrap. And we are done. So that is how it's done. All right, no problem. Gives me an opportunity to make a video, so I'll probably make a video and put it in our FAQ channel in our Discord. So it'd be good to have. Cause yeah, your first like time or two, you're gonna kind of forget how to do it, and then after that, it comes to. Correct, Muffin. If you play, I'll probably have to tell it to Cash. I don't know if he's done it before or not, but yeah, I'll probably have to let him know. I believe because he's on PC. So, but yeah, I mean, good for you to know if you ever do it, or your threes, right? So yeah, good to know, anyways. Well, you are here to stay. We don't have a. You better be staying. No problem. No problem. Happy to help. So yeah, you're all set this week. You certainly are wanted, and also we used all our roster moves anyways, so you have to contractually. I know. That's why you're a legend. You the man. But overall, I want like this 2v2 because I know some teams are a little under leveled. I'm sure there's going to be like some high GC2 players on teams. It's inevitable. But overall, I just want it to be like, hey, we have a little gap before anything happens. Like, I don't know what leagues are going to be available for 3v3. So there's a good gap for people to just play twos and have fun, and who cares? Especially because, I don't really preface twos over threes. I think threes are more important. Yeah, I think your position was a little off. I did mention that at a point. You're a little too far forward sometimes. But it depends like how the play forms. If they're awkward, then it could work. If they have an easy clear, then you're kind of screwed. So it really all depends. And unfortunately for you, it was the time when they had an easy clear. But you guys did ramp it up. And Death Troop was definitely skilled. That was definitely someone to watch out for. But yeah, you guys ramped it up since the first one. You had some really solid passing. Really solid. Yeah, I just I'm just saying that, bro. Saying it as used to it. Feed and gravy. Fed gravy, those mashed potatoes. Let's see. I might as well upload. Yeah, there's a little miscue back and forth. Sometimes it worked, but yeah, sometimes there's double commits. But yeah, all in the end, yeah, it worked out. Let me upload this. As I'll upload the replay to YouTube. All right, no problem, man. Thanks again for showing up this week and being part of the team. I appreciate it. And sounds good. I've been uploading cast YouTube, so I'll try to upload it now and get it ready. I'll probably post it in the match thread. And so whoever wants to watch it can watch it. Code Diamond, what is going on? Thanks so much for the follow. I just have to upload this cast that I did, and then I might just pull up a viewer tourney if you want to join the viewer tourney. You know what? I might as well just throw one up now. Honestly, I'll give it like 15 minutes. Do 10, 10. Alright, we'll throw that up. So, yeah, viewer tourney, anybody wants to join, just join. You let me know your in-game name, and we will watch in order of who says it. Also, we need music. It's too quiet. I'll give you a deal. If you follow me on YouTube, I'll even 1v1 you if you want. We're selling out for YouTube follows. Hey man, if you do it, I'm a man of my word. Hurley family, please 1v1 me. If you follow my YouTube, I'll 1v1. That's the deal we've been making. We've been pushing the YouTube. It'd be nice to get it to somewhere where we can earn some money that we could put back into tourneys. We did a money tourney recently, but yeah, it'd be good to continually do those money tourneys more often. No 1v1, I'm rusty. You got a 1v1. Thank you so much for following. Appreciate it. Alright, so I did do a viewer tourney, but I don't know if anyone's gonna remember that. But here's a match. We'll do Spart and Poop. You could do exclamation PM. Don't judge me on the password. Sometimes it's just easier to do name and password, honestly. Do exclamation PM. It should be that. I just gotta add this to this video. No. You see what Nightbot wrote? That is the name and password. N stands for name, P stands for password, but yeah, there you go. I forgot to change the overlay. But, where is it? There we go. Brother, you gotta hit the ball on kickoffs. That's rule number 1. Rule number 1 still stands. Rule number 1 still stands. There we go. Oh. Got him. Oh no. Yeah, sorry boys, I'm feeling pretty lethal lately. I've been I've been actually playing this a little more. Oh my god, how are we supposed to how are we supposed to read that? It didn't bar in. We all got gypped on that. I swear, I never get bar in. Oh man, I thought you had that. Oh snap. Brutal. If that was good, I would have got a flipper set. Oh, damn. Oh, I almost fucked it. Oops. Damn, I couldn't go in, huh? No way. There's no way that happened. That's crazy. Just do that on the other side, you're good to go. Valiant effort. I don't remember when I put that tourney up. Is it 10-10? Alright, we got to see when we put this up. Alright, it's 10-10. There's 2 minutes for whoever wants to join. 2 minutes to join this viewer tourney. I guess we better change the title. Alright, I also have to upload this video. Damn, 17 people getting beefy out here. A lot of teams. Also, if anybody's in this tourney and you want to be spectated, let me know your in-game name. I joined. Alright. Sounds good. What's your username again? Let's see. The elite one. Got it. Alright. Alright, yeah, we'll spectate you first. Sounds like a plan. Hockey, he got in, nice. Gonna be playing J-Mar. But, telling you guys, more ones you play, the better you'll get. As painful as ones is, you can't treat it so much as win or loss versus time on the ball and just getting better. Right. Allows you to practice different offensive setups. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be a time in the other modes where you're in a 1v1 situation and you got to make it happen. Oh, big 50. Open net. There we go. Opponent left after their first goal. I'm surprised they didn't leave after 5 seconds. When we get like more than 20 players, it's like first round is always just a bunch of forfeits. Alright, well, I wonder if they're gonna forfeit. Look at that. The old controller trick, you know? Don't do it. Elite one. Don't do it. We can't watch this on stream. It's traumatic. Alright. We'll spectate hockey. I think it's down by 2. My bad. We'll do it again. Well, I guess you're new to stream. We should mention, for viewer tourneys, we usually don't watch freestyling or whatnot. We like to watch competitive games, so that's why we also say no mercy. If someone's not playing, though, you don't have to worry. It's first to 7 goals. We put that in place so the games don't run on forever. Or seemingly forever. Can't tell. Is hockey playing? No, he's not. Alright. Alright. back out of this one. Up by 1. Look at him go. Coded. Let's see what's happening. Uh-oh, it's tied up now. Let's pause. That's a tough one. Hangs around, you gotta try to get it in your corner, but it's a rough bounce. Dylan, I'm gonna win a tournament for you. For me? That's awfully kind of you. That's also a big talk. Can you back it up? Oh no, that is unfortunate. Those tough bounces messing you up. Yeah, that was a crazy touch on your end. Where'd that come out of? Damn, and the save. Got the solid bump too. High ball though. And oh my goodness, another save. Are you kidding me? Right now he's peaking. Mooney can't score. Yep, the pinch. It's always so obvious. Got some potential there. Some touches coming out. I think just more consistency, more game time. Kind of not panicking. What rank is this? This is unranked. Or it's all ranks, really. Because it's... Yeah, I guess it's all ranks. I've been playing this game since it came out. How much time do you have in your... What does it say in your profile? Alright, anybody still in this tourney that wants to be spectated, let me know your in-game name. I got like 4K hours, I believe. The tough part about the profile, though, like, doesn't it include, or does it say in-game, actually, or does it include, like, just in the menu? It's in a match. Okay. Well, 63 days in a match and I still suck. And that is Rocket League for you. Over 50,000 hours? Yeah, I believe it. No, you can't join our party. We're watching this viewers tourney. Although, this one's 2-2. I guess we'll watch this. At 5.7 years playing this game straight is wild. If you beat me in a 1v1, I'll be your friend. Gotta keep grinding, man. I think you need a 50,000 more hours. Damn, that drop off should be studied. You fell down a mountain and broke both of your legs. And now are permanently handicapped. That's what I'm hearing. What is this game that we're watching here? Oh, Gritty Shadow up by 3. Should have this locked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure SSL could close their eyes the whole match and probably beat us over. Alright, we'll watch this one on the left side. Oh yeah, did you hack that account? Yeah, you don't know about code diamond. They're just nuts. They thought he was cheating, so they banned the account. Dylan, this tournament is already underway. It's already been made. Over on YouTube. Dylan's asking. Damn savage. Demo up by 2. Jug and Connie. Somehow making it work. Alright, yeah. Let me know what happens. Damn, what a goal. Alright, Juggin, moving on. 7-zip. Against fruits. Oops. Todd 2-2 here. Jugging against fruits. 7-0 in a minute. Waste more time. Oh, come on. You already knew. This is trolling. You got on Rocket League yourself just to prove it. Don't blame him. You knew all along. Oh, what a touch. What a goal. Alright, take it easy, Krito. You know he's trolling. Oh, Code, did you see the trailer for the new Gears of War? Looking interesting. Yeah, Gears of War was one of the first franchises I played. I used to be big into Gears of War. Though honestly, I haven't liked Gears of War too much since 3. A lot of people don't know 3, but I think that was their best multiplayer one. Alright, congrats to Fruit, looking solid. Is your tourney winner. What's up, Death Cooked? What are you doing? Yeah, as always, we could believe your level. It's just a tourney. It's not a custom match or anything. What time is it? Do a short one. 7 minutes. I doubt enough people will join this one. But I feel if I put it at 50, it will run too long. Any shooter? Any at all? The name and password? This is public. Just look for this name on 1v1 Rocket League tourney. Dylan on YouTube. If you're still not sure, you go to tournaments, custom, find, look under 1v1, and here it is, and you join. Alright, thanks for the file code. Have a good one. Sounds good. See you tomorrow. Done? Alright, nice. Dylan, what's your in-game name so we know who to look out for?
Making it so hard. You got to know now. Ooh, taking it too far. Nothing to hold now. I'm falling apart. Out in the cold now. Breathing underwater now. I can't let go.
What's your in-game name? What's your username in Rocket League? So we know who you are in the tournament. Okay, you got Dylan in your name. That's easy. Easy to remember. Alright, we got 9 people. We got 3 minutes to go. 10 people, not too bad. Alright, we got 1 more minute. Starting to fill out. 15 players. Not too shabby for throwing it up in 7 minutes. Oh snap, do we get to 20? I don't think so. $19. This might be where it stops. And it is. Alright, we got Dylan against David. 2 first names. Battling it out. And the winner of that plays Daniel. And there's an Ethan on the other side. But David is wasting no time, up by 2. Oh, what a shot down Main Street for Dylan. He's on the board. Uh-oh, shot opportunity. Oh no, it hits the bar and out. And boost stolen. Again. Dylan in a rough spot. Wait, he gets it by. He can't be stopped. Oh my god, what a save. Is that just in? Yeah, Deathcook, what's your in-game name again? Damn, massive bump. Byra, okay. Yeah, we got you. Oh no. Did David miss that? But he gets another chance. Well, nice goal from Dylan. Dylan should have an open net. Oh no. But has a little help. David rotating straight on the net. Brutal. About to get in a match. Oh my god, this is tied up. Alright, we'll head over after this. I gotta see if Dylan wins. The big bounce. Going for bumps. What a shot, but what a save. Dylan should have it. He went for the bumpy. Honestly, could have got a touch on the ball. I don't think David would have been able to reach. Just putting one on. Uh-oh, no boost. David denied. Dylan. It's weird. Dylan gets some nice touches and then sometimes makes mistakes, but catches him off guard on the challenge backflip. That can work in ones for you. What a goal. Release me. Alright. Death Cooked is up by 1. And Death up by 2. Almost a nice goal. Might FF with the save. Oh, a nice pop. Double, but he's too far forward. Yep. I saw that coming. Ah, should be open though. He might forfeit. Alright. Got that one. We're waiting. Skippy waiting on the other side. Dylan going against Daniel now.
it go. Tomorrow we build. Depends on the future we want, we can make it as real. Maybe we will. Give up the ego. Making it feel good. Too scared to just let it go. Too scared to just let it go. Caught up in your gravity. Always end up lost in your bike. Intoxicated. Maybe thinking it's all that gear. Caught up in your gravity. Always end up lost in your bike. Intoxicated. Maybe thinking it's all that gear.
Paralyze my heart. Don't wanna feel your touch like ice, tracing all my scars. Why is it hurt on the inside?
Alright, is this never happening over here?
You every time. Hard to let it go, 'cause we're intertwined. I break you, you break me.
About to get in a match? Alright. You know what? We'll just leave this then. Since I think you're the only one left in the Tourney chat, so. Wait, that was old, my bad. You already wrote that. Whoops. Oh well.
I can't escape the thoughts of you if I try to leave. When I'm with you, I can't move. It's unforgivable, but I forgive you every time. Hard to let it
Damn, Daniel. Made it to the finals? Very well, could be winning it. My open opponents are so try hard, I'm really crying to jump. Well, at 6-1, we might have a Brazil. Alright, there's your winner, Daniel PK10. Hard fought and earned it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for tonight. But that's it for tonight. Thanks to anybody who watched, hung out, lurked, followed. Very much appreciated. Hope you have a good night. See you tomorrow.
Breathing underwater. Can't let you go, can't let you go now. Making it so hard.